Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another iteration of Kyushu Views Anime! Onwards to the next episode of Cowboy Bebop. So 3, 2, 1, let's jam! Alright, we're heading off to a brand new spot. Is that Mars? This looks like Mars. Is this New York Mars? Is this Mars, New York? Okay. Ah, here she is. Here she is. Whoa! Okay. That's a minigun! Okay. 3 dudes show up, she immediately opens fires, and then a dude just shows up with a minigun out the top of a convertible. I don't think you don't really see that type of configuration all that much. And she already has guns in her face. Session 3, Honky Tonk Women. Lady Luck, huh? Poker Alice. Bruh getting a little bit too handsy. Oh yeah, that isn't on the nose or anything. A giant space station that looks like a giant roulette wheel. And in the rings is this... Wait, was this where she was at? Is it like a welcome to Spaders from Mars? Spaders? Roulette, craps, keno, blackjack, poker, restaurant, baccarat. I see pachinko, mahjong, and slot machines. Notice Joker did not just eat and swallow his own cigarette. But also, look at Jet. He looking mighty nice. Got the fedora, got the extra unnecessary scarf on the shoulders, got the tie all nice. Looking kind of dapper and professional, wouldn't you say? I'm never going to Las Vegas. Never messing with a pachinko machine, slot machine, nothing like that. All of it. It's evil. Once you get hooked and you have your first win, that's when you think you can win some more, and that's when that gambling addiction starts. Oh, he didn't swallow it. He just had it in his mouth the whole time. The cigarette, I mean. Hey, it's the old dudes again! Seriously seeing these 3 old guys everywhere. Ah, there she is. Now, someone explain to me what game this is. Is this blackjack? So the plan is to get Spike to give her the last chip? Because they're all watching her. There's cameras all over the table. And now Spike's the only one left at the table. Oh, okay, so Spike isn't the one that she's after. It's this guy, who's, oddly enough, dressed similarly to him. And he also seems to be crazy nervous. For reasons I don't know. Well, now that Spike swallowed the chip, this is gonna make things interesting. Or very, very bad. Can you come with me to the officer? We have some questions. And immediately punches him in the face. Yeah, you deserve that kick, though. You deserve it. I now fully understand why he wears his tie slightly loosened. Showtime. And Spike is just bodying everyone. Jet, you got a lot of money? Cash it in and get out while you can. Alright, so this is her ship. It's nice. I wish there was a ship like this in No Man's Sky. Maybe I can build it. How are they on her ship? They just killed the guy. The dude that had the chip, they just killed him. What is the plan that these gangsters got going on? What have you done? Also, did Jet manage to cash in his chips? So was Gordon the dude in charge? She mentioned him. Welcome back to Big Shot. Faye Valentine. That's her name. 6 million for Faye. 6 million Wulong. So they're leaving, but Gordon knows where they are. Yep, there it is. Yep, there's Gordon. Okay, can I say something? I'm watching this episode right now, and the 3D audio's very nice. Man, Jet really knows his stuff. But also, the 3D audio for this episode is very nice. Jet was talking, and then as the screen was panning over, the audio that was once on one side of my head started to shift over until it was in both of my ears. I like that 3D surround sound that they did for this episode. Or just these episodes in general. Space jump? Space jump! I'm sorry. In the vastness of space, and he ain't got no jetpack either? For you to go sailing into space with no way to stop yourself? Yeah, I'm good. Space is just too boundless to me for me to be just floating in it. That's why I ain't gonna be no astronaut. Closest I'll get to it is playing No Man's Sky, where if I die, I come back. Because if you die in space, you die in real life. Of course, he would still say, like, okay, we're going to take the chip, and then once we have it, we're going to kill them. And phase out. Oh, yep, see, that's the reason why I ain't gonna be fighting in space like that. All it takes is for just one person to say, hey, I'm just gonna remove anti-gravity, and you're gonna float into the vastness of space for the rest of your life, or until your oxygen runs out. Nah, I'm good. So, would bullets move with the same velocity in space? That's just a question I have. I love the music. The music is good in every single episode thus far. Well, that's unfortunate. I wonder how much money was on that ship. You might be able to salvage it. I'm just saying. If it hasn't fully blown up yet, you might be able to get something for it. Easy come, easy go. Well, they're back to square one again. Next session, Gateway Shuffle. Alright, ladies and gents, another episode of Cowboy Bebop, and we finally got introduced to Faye Valentine. Now, it's quite interesting, the dynamics of literally every individual episode, where they're not connected and yet somehow can be connected at times. I love how different, let me just be specific here, and I'm trying to find the right words. I like every episode. Now, I'm used to watching a whole bunch of anime where every single episode is interconnected into one another, and it's not like, oh, you need to watch the first episode in order to understand something that happens on the 15th episode, or maybe the last episode. It gives you, at least these episodes give you a chance to understand characters a lot more when they do certain things. But the disjointed nature of the episodes where it's like each individual session is something completely different each time, I think works for Cowboy Bebop very well. I've watched all sorts of animes, from how to reincarnate it as a slime, Overlord, One Piece, Bleach, Solo Leveling, so many different shows that are just always connected to each individual episode. But Cowboy Bebop is, well, for all intents and purposes, one where I don't need to watch every single episode to understand what's happening next. Mind you, I'm going to watch every single episode. But I just think that the way they set up episodes, where each session, as they call it, is its own contained story. I like it. I like it. Faye, Spike, Jet, the dog, the music, the animation. Overall, these are, you'll have to pardon me if this, like the rest of my Cowboy Bebop videos, are not as long as my usual reactions to One Piece, simply because I'm just immersing myself in these episodes, and I'm trying not to talk too much. Like, I'm offering my opinions on it and everything, but it's just something where I just like watching what's going on. I did the same thing when I watched every single episode of Ghost in the Shell, and it was just, and mind you, I didn't do a reaction to that, but it was just, I'm just enjoying what's in front of me right now. So you have to pardon me if I'm not saying too much, or if these videos are shorter. It's just, I'm just watching. I'm just watching. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this particular episode. The whole casino thing, every other series I see that has space in it, they always seem to have a casino of some sort. If I'm not seeing it in a TV show, I'm seeing it in an anime, and then not an anime, I'm seeing it in a video game. Borderlands had it. I want to say Mass Effect had it as well, if I'm remembering correctly. Just one giant satellite that's just one big massive casino. Even Cyberpunk 2077 had it in one of the endings. So it's like, giant space station casinos have always been a thing. The more I think about it, every space station casino practically comes from Cowboy Bebop when you think about it. Yeah. If you think of every other space station casino that existed after Cowboy Bebop, is Cowboy Bebop the one that started that trend? Space casinos, are they one that started it? Because if they are, then everybody has been copying them after all of these years. I'm droning on, I'm sorry. But you guys let me know what you thought of Cowboy Bebop Episode 3. We'll move on to Episode 4 next week, because I'm doing these every single Monday. But to all of you, all I can say is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and even subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples! And thank you to all of my moderators and members who help make what I do possible.